Alright everybody, time for your Middle Eastern news today. Yeah. So, Egypt, Jordan, Morocco to attend US-led Palestinian conference. This is an official thing, people. So, Egypt, Jordan, Morocco have informed the Trump administration they will attend a US-led conference in Bahrain this month on proposals for boosting the Palestinian economy as part of a coming US peace plan, US officials said on Tuesday. Egypt and Jordan's participation is considered especially important since historically they have been key players in Israeli-Palestinian peace efforts, and they're also the only Arab states to have reached peace agreements with Israel. However, Palestinian leaders' decision to boycott the June 25-26 conference has raised doubts about its chances for success. They have shunned a broader diplomatic effort that U.S. President Donald Trump has called the deal of a century, which they see is likely to be heavily tilted in favor of Israel and denying them a state of their own. Well, yeah, of course, because Americans are Zionists. Israel comes before everything at this point. But despite that, White House senior advisor Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law and a chief architect of the long-delayed peace plan, is pressing ahead with arrangements for the Bahrain meeting, where the economic components are expected to be unveiled as the first step in the plan's rollout. Acceptance of the invitation to the conference by Jordan and Egypt will bring to the table 2 centuries that border both Israel and Palestinian areas. Oh, I said centuries, countries. Whoops. Woohoo! They both start with C. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates have previously confirmed their attendance, a White House official said. The official declined to say what level of representation the countries would send. U.S. officials have said they were inviting economic and finance ministers as well as business leaders from the region and around the world. Global financial bodies, including the International Monetary Fund, or the IMF, and World Bank also plan to be present. Yay, because you can't do anything without World Bank. U.S. officials have been vague about the timing for the second phase of their initiative, which would be the release of proposals for resolving the thorny political issues at the core of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. With Israel heading for new elections in September after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu failed to meet a deadline to form a government, uncertainty is expected to further delay the full release of the plan. Most experts are skeptical the Trump administration can succeed where decades of U.S.-backed efforts have failed. Well, yeah, I mean, you fail and fail for decades, and suddenly here comes Trump and he succeeds where the rest of them don't. What makes him so special, am I right? He's not special. He's an East Coast New York bully. He's exactly what you'd expect of that type of person, that type of man. But really, this meeting, I think, is going to be really, really important. Like, for the Middle East. I mean, I personally think we should just cut it out with all the Zionism and just not bother and stay out. None of our business. Let them handle it. But if we must get involved, please let's use diplomacy and talk this out like civilized human beings. Needless to say, I think Palestine and Syria need better treatment under the deal with Israel. Because right now, Israel gets away with treating them both like crap, committing acts of virtual terrorism, among other, and sometimes even straight-up terrorism, and getting away with it because we got their back. That needs to stop. That needs to not be a thing anymore. But anyway, yeah, so I'm pretty hopeful for this meeting. Things look like they're going to go pretty well. But if most experts if they're really most experts are skeptical, then I doubt that Trump is actually going to succeed in this area. He's going to fail like the rest of them. The odds are not in his favor. Although people have been wrong about such things before. Well, we'll see how this turns out.